Okay, welcome back. Let's get started. Next thing we want to do is let's build a little top piece. So let's click on B again because we're just going to build, and I'm just going to kind of click up here and create a top portion right there. Now let's kind of scroll, and I'm using, move the 3D object. I'm just right clicking with my mouse. I'm going to move to the front of my object right here. Now if you get to the front of your object, if you notice down here there's some different options. So I can click on this little tool and it will actually send me to my home. I can click on orthographic and that will actually flatten it out. You can see it like flattens it. If you use Tinkercad, you're very used to this view. I'm going to keep it on perspective for now. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to create, I guess, kind of like a snout. But I'm going to choose a different pink. So I'm going to choose a darker pink. I'm going to click here. I'm just going to drag and pull the front piece down like that. Okay, pretty good. Next up, I think we are going to want to create some holes in the snout. So we're going to choose a different tool. So we're going to click on the erase tool, and that is R hotkey on your keyboard. And I am just going to go right to here, and I'm going to click once, and I'm click twice, and there you can see I actually have made some holes. Now again, I could, let's say, erase here, and I could erase here if I wanted to. And I could erase, I guess, on the, well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put the mouth in. Okay, so this is pretty good, looking not bad so far. Now what I want to do is, definitely want to paint this object because it's kind of boring right now. So I'm going to go one more down to the paint tool, which is G on your keyboard. Your hotkey is G. And I'm going to choose black, or a dark, very dark color, almost black. And I'm just going to go inside the nostril. I'm going to click once and click once. And the eyes here, I guess I'll do them like that. And I can go, I guess I could add some eyebrows if I wanted to. So I'm going to change the color to maybe a brown. And I'm just going to go across the top. Maybe a very serious pig. Yes, that is very serious. Okay. Okay, so we've got a bit of a serious pig there. Next thing I want to do is I want to do the ears up here. So what we'll do is we'll go back to we want the same color as this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the paint dropper tool. You can see it's right here, the little dropper tool. And all I do is click once, and that will bring me back to the color. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back up to make sure I'm clicked on B, and I'm going to click on attach, which is T on my keyboard. So B and attach, which is T. And we're going to go ear here, I might go down here, maybe go up, and yeah, that looks kind of like an ear. Same thing on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe a final ear. Yeah, kind of looking like ears, and maybe give some depth to the ear. So I'm going to go back to my paint tool, which is right here, go back up to my black, and just maybe, oh, I did not do a good job of that. I'm going to hit Command Z, and maybe I'll just leave the ears as is. They look kind of reasonable right now. Okay, in the next video, we're going to start to create the legs and maybe move our animal around and add a tail to the back end.